Hello and welcome to Diablo 4 Belial's Return. I am Sammy. This is Sammy. We are all Sammy, and we're having a good time checking things out. A couple of things that I did last night. I kind of got ready for, well, the new difficulty, Penitent. We're gonna be hanging out there and working towards getting to level 60. And also, if you take a look at my mini-map, I finally caved. It's finally happening. I am now a Karagar local. It is the best home portal to go to. That's just the truth of it. And I'm glad Blazin is a little late to it, but is indeed Sammy with the rest of us. Let's see. I took care of everything. I am looking for a focus that is a legendary, and then that's going to be, well, let's take a look. I'm working towards the season journey. I have just 2 more challenges to do. First, for uninvited guests, I just have to get to rank 5. I'm already at rank 4. That's going to be easy. But getting the upgrades is going to be a bit more of a challenge because that's kind of a random drop. But then I also just need that legendary thingy focus, and then I'll get it. And Blazin's already at T1. I'm hoping to get there by the end of today, so we're going to find out. We're going to have a good time. I am running solo for now. I might change my mind later. I felt a little guilty about rejecting Blazin. Let me see. So I'm kind of looking around. Because I don't have the pit unlocked yet. That's my normal warm-up, and I'm just like, what do I do, man? So I think I'm going to hit this and then warm up with the Mordain Lodge Stronghold. That's going to be my pre-Torment, my pre-Artificer's Pit warm-up, if that makes sense. All right, guys, can I tell you my first world problem that kind of has me a little annoyed today? It is such a non-issue, and yet it is the thing that I'm really kind of bugged about. So last night, I was watching a video on TikTok about an emergency exit that you have to hold for like 30 seconds before it will actually open. And I made a comment about how, we had the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire, and we still do not know anything about emergency exits. It's not even the #1 comment, but since that video has started going viral, I have been getting constant notifications, like 2 per minute, that someone liked my comment. And I'm just like, shut up. No, I don't care. How do I turn this off? I really don't care. I said what I wanted to say. I am done with the video. I don't need it anymore. It's such a stupid first world problem, but it's the one that I am dealing with. Such a stupid, and I wish that were the case, but you don't get any benefit from a TikTok comment. You don't get more likes on your profile. You don't get people checking your profile. Like, that never goes up. People don't look at someone's profile when they're looking at the comments. I'm just getting annoying notifications. Blah! Okay.
Signs of a bloody struggle.
Here we go. Let's see if I remember how to play this game. There really should. Because, like, I don't know, but there's no way to mute any notifications. But it does seem like at a certain point you should be able to say, thank you, no more notifications on this one. Like, I don't want it to stop existing. Obviously, people are still looking at it, but I don't care anymore. Like, make it go away. We'll see what happens. It would definitely not be a problem if it were a video that went viral. I'd be like, hells yeah. Thorn beasts don't kill for amusement, but the amount of quills in this hunter implies otherwise. What made them so aggressive? Alright, I think the second one is in the middle, but I think if I do it out of order, the game gets mad at me. So I'm gonna travel all the way to the right and take a look from there. I do like having Subo with me, because I get to see where the enemies are. He's a nice guy in that way. Okay, so there's the lodge itself. Well, that's the thing. There's probably not an order. If I go in the middle and go to the lodge, it'll be fine. I've just had like one bad experience where going in the lodge first made it so it didn't count, and I was like, what? So we'll try it. We'll see if I'm just overreacting, if I'm being a big baby. The wargs almost tore this hunter to pieces, though some of the bite marks on his corpse appear human. Bom, bom, bom! Okay. We're doing great. I do like this blizzard. As long as they're not immune to freezing, it's pretty dope. And it looks as though I'm overreacting. I still got this stuff. What was Variana? This is what I wanted. If anyone finds this, leave this place. Something unnatural stalks these woods. Oh, it was Variana. Gross. This was back in the day. She's a reformed cannibal now. It's slaughtered 5 of us already. We're going to head south and hope the animals don't. The remaining pages are shredded and soaked in blood. So I bet they made it south. They did it quite easily. Alright. So Blazin, since I have you in the chat, how has your day been? What's been going on with you? I know it's the end of the day, you're winding down. Things are done and over now. Same old indeed. That's what the goal is for many. This hunter's state is clearly a bear's handiwork. His innards are strewn across the clearing. It looks like the beast played with its food long before it began to eat. That's right. Only the work portion is done. We still got party time to go. That is not a bear at all. The beast of Mordani. Oh, so I've got a little bit more movement speed, but not that much more.
I can follow these tracks.
Nice! Blazin's got a long weekend ahead. I get my kids this weekend. I don't get to see them very much, and that breaks my heart a little bit. But I get to see them this weekend. We're probably gonna go to the local amusement park. That's my usual life hack for getting them out of the house. So we're not all just staring at a screen all day. Fjörnir, the mad druid. But yeah, the only thing I worry about... Oh, there is a bear. Okay. So there was a bear, after all. The thing I worry about is that the amusement park is a little pricey. So if we went all day, they would probably want food, and I would have to figure out how to feed them cheap. And hopefully I can just get away with like 2 small ice creams and that'll be it. I could try taking a picnic with me and seeing what that does. Seeing if that allows me to have some food. Because I know that my mother has like a cooler. So we could put some ice in there or some ice packs and maybe some sandwiches. I mean, everybody loves a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's like one of the best things in the world. Okay. What? What? You're saying ew to BB&J? This might earn you a timeout. I'm just kidding. All right, let me take a look at my skills again. So we did the icy touch, right? Yeah. And now we want elemental synergies to get to level 3. Oh yeah, that's right. It's celiac, right, for you? I can appreciate that. My ex-wife had celiac and couldn't eat gluten of any kind. But she started making gluten-free bread. It was really good. It was just very expensive to bake, and so she didn't do it that often. But I was like, man, this is so much better than real bread. And I just love peanut butter. Like, when I make pancakes or waffles or French toast, I use peanut butter instead of butter. Peanut butter and syrup. That's how I do. I don't care what anyone says. If you don't do it, you're wrong. I'm the one who's right. I will die on that hill. Peanut butter on top. And it gets nice and melty with the with the syrup on top of it, and it's the best. It's the best. It tastes way better than just regular old butter. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'll die on that hill. Like I promise you, it's the best. Alright, I might be a little bit late for this. Oh, I'm also getting stuck on the wall again. Interesting. I'm so flabbergasted by the words you wrote that I'm having trouble keeping track of where my character is in relation to the map. I don't want to go through here. Take me south. Alright, am I in the incursion realm? I don't think so. There's the bridge. Let's do it. I don't think I use any citrus on any of my pancakes or any of that. Like, I think I am all about the syrups and stuff like that. I do enjoy, so there are like cinnamon rolls. I enjoy orange cinnamon rolls. Those are bomb. And I don't know if I want my breakfast getting fresh with me, Blazin'. I don't know if we're there yet, me and my breakfast. Oh, man. Yeah, lunch is usually the one that's really into it. Okay, here we are, listening to my favorite band, killing the apparition of Cinnarat. Where'd he go? There'd he go. Whoa! Nice! When there's a lot of people here, it gets done pretty quickly. So, dessert can get quite fresh with me all the time. Yeah, you Brits and your puddings. I mean, I like a chocolate pudding as much as the next guy. I just don't have pudding that often. Now, I gotta ask you, the chip that you almost choked on, Blazin', was that an American chip or a British chip? I know they're both made out of potato, but they have very different shapes and textures. And I would be a little worried if the American one made you choke. Oh, there's Belial coming in to slap me one. Okay, I don't know what a korma sauce is. I don't cook. It's not that I don't like cooking, it's that I don't like my own cooking. I just don't. I don't know what ingredients are. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. Every time I cook for myself, it always tastes bland and gross. Other people enjoy it, I've heard. But to me, it just doesn't taste good. Talk about such a stupid reason not to cook, but I just don't. I don't cook. I'm sorry, guys. I don't do it. Alright, we got our final confrontation with Belial. Alright, getting this dude killed.
Insolence is at an end.
I don't eat enough Indian food. Like, it's not that I dislike it. On the contrary, I really enjoy Indian food. I just don't eat it that often. And I think it's because it's, at least here in Utah where I live, it seems like the Indian portions are so big that I'm always worried that there's going to be a lot of food waste if I'm eating alone. And so I only eat if I'm going with a group and someone's willing to share with me. That's my weirdness. And here's another little weirdsie. This is probably one of the reasons I'm going to be single forever. I don't like leftovers. I won't eat them. I just don't like leftovers. I'm the problem. Like, you guys don't realize. I'm the issue in every relationship. Okay. Alright, so we took care of one of those. We are at 2 out of 9. I don't know if there are any left that cost 2, so we're going to do that later. Let's see. I'm going to make my face disappear briefly, because I want to see where these are. Those are 8, 8, and this one's at 2, so I'm just going to upgrade this until it's there. Oh, it's there. Don't panic, people. How many times do I gotta say it? Don't panic. And here we are, off to Karagar, because that's gonna be where my town portal is now. I moved to Karagar, where everybody else lives. No warnings. I just disappear. Another analogy for most of my relationships. Now, why can't I upgrade this guy? Let me take a look real quick. I know I always say that, but we're doing it real quick nonetheless. Okay, I don't need anything there. And then Why doesn't he want to let me? Oh, because I'm in the wrong menu. I'm a dum-dum sometimes. You don't come here for my massive intellect. You come here for my massive beard. Sometimes. Let's see. This says generic damage. I have never rolled... Well, maybe I have, but I don't feel like I've rolled any generic damage so far. I always end up spending it all on this utility because I want my blizzard size. Let's get that blizzard size. Let's get that blizzard size. Let's get that blizzard size. Ooh. This game hates me. This game hates me. It's personal between me and this game. Yeah, man. This is why I don't gamble. This is why I would not go to any... Oh, somehow I found another one. Hey guys, can I join your incursion? And once it's done, I might head off to go take care of that waypoint I wanted. Ooh boy. Okay. Freaking Belial and his cheap shots. Come on, give it to me. There it is. It's like I just need whoop my little horse attack. Is there a fancy name for the horse attack? I genuinely don't know. Okay, I am gonna go this away. There is? What's it called? Good. I'm glad. That is the best name it could possibly have. It is a horse attack. Oh, perfect names. All right. Oh, there's Belial again. Coming in for his cheap shots. So, I saw a trend. I'm going to say what the trend was, and then I am, without offering any more context, maybe I'll ask for your opinion. But the trend that I saw last night, and I guess it's only this week old, but it's the conversation of who would win in a fight, 100 men or one silverback gorilla. And it's just all over my TikTok feed, probably because I'm a man and I enjoy funny things. But I do genuinely want to know who's got an opinion. Does anyone got an opinion? I'm not going to give mine yet. I want to know 100 grown adult men. We'll even say men who are in shape versus one silverback gorilla. But to make it fair, it's going to be like a prime, ready to mate silverback gorilla. Yes, hand to hand, no weapons, no tools. If a gorilla's gonna use its fists, feet, and teeth, that's what you get. Those are your tools. But 100 of them. 100 grown adult men I mean, have you seen 100 grown men? Alright, alright. Tell you what, I'll give you guys 5 minutes to come up with your answer. Oh, I thought that was a corpse. And then I'll give what I think my opinion is. I don't know the answer. I don't want to see this fight happen in real life. But, you know, it's impossible not to have an opinion. At least for me.
Your insolence is at an end.
Get him. Man. I just don't know if I'm helping out as much against bosses. I mean, in my head, and this is where I'll be honest, Blazin, you are part of the reason why this is so funny to me. Is because whenever any of these conversations come up, where it's a hypothetical, and the hypothetical literally will or never could actually happen. Ooh, hold on, let me see if I can survive this. Okay, I survived. And then people are like, well, what are the conditions? And I'm like, it's fiction. There are no conditions. The conditions are 100 men, 1 silverback gorilla. That's it. That's everything. I have given you all of the information.
You will learn not to enjoy.
But, like, the reason it is trending is because you've got, like, all these athletes. And it's not just you, Blazin. Like, you've got ESPN, you've got commentators, you've got the news, you've got all these people who are like, well, I mean, let's talk about this. Let's think this through. Are we gonna let the men, like, talk before they go into that fight? Or are they just being dropped into the fight and they're expected to work together? Are they going one at a time? Are they grouping up? Like, how many men can you get to surround an ape, and how effective would that be when the ape starts doing their little spinny attack? And I am just in tears sitting here thinking about, like, a fictional situation, a hypothetical, and we're turning it into the trolley dilemma, and I love it. Yeah, these are all the conditions that make it funny, and I'm of the opinion where I say yes, because, you know, you're not going to get 100 men who look exactly the same. I don't think that should be the point. I think you should have bodybuilders, basketball players, marathon runners, some of the wimpier athletes like soccer players. I'm sorry. I just had to throw a little bit of shade. I have a tiny addiction to throwing shade. Oh, get out of there. Woohoo! But yeah, my answer is, in all situations when we're talking hand to hand, the gorilla wins. And my reasoning for that is the issue of surrounding the gorilla. Even if you had all 100 grown men working together and doing their best to do everything they need, oh my goodness, dang it. Hey man, I was reviving everybody. You should come back and help a brother out. Oh, unless of course you get killed. I'm imagining they're working together, but could they get the human density to attack effectively that one gorilla? Or will the gorilla be able to spin around one time, because they do it for fun, their little spin attack, If they spin one time, that's knocking out like 20 dudes. Just that one big spin, and they got this wingspan that's so much bigger than any person's wingspan. And so I'm of the opinion that I genuinely don't think that humans would be able to do it. Not without tools, not without weapons. I could be wrong. I don't want to ever be proven one way or the other. I don't want the Colosseum to come back. Like, let's keep that dead and in history. But my vote goes to the gorilla. One gorilla beats 100 men. Like, you get all 100 to attack at one time, and you've got like 75 dudes stuck watching 25 dudes get up really close and then suddenly start getting pounded. But what would be funnier, and the memes that have been making me laugh the most, are when it is a one-on-one match. When you see someone, you know, like in a jersey, and they look exhausted and scared and like what's about to happen. And then it says something like, me watching dude number 47 get both of his arms ripped off, and I'm dude number 48. And I'm like, yes, I like that. All right, one of these days, I'm going to get the tools I want. But I'm at least going to go with that. Now, the differently sized animals are ones where I do think about those in a little bit too much. Like, that's where I overthink. So it was, I think it was like 100 duck-sized horses versus one horse-sized duck. Which one are you going to fight? And I think I always go with the duck-sized horses. Like, I think I can do a lot with my feet and with kicking. These things don't matter. They're not real. They would never be real. But they're funny to me. They make me laugh very hard. Oh boy, okay. So we're keeping that, and we're keeping that. Let me just make sure I've got everything. Looks like I will have everything. Exactly. It's, I mean, only certain violence is condoned. Like against the demons in a video game. Where'd my... There you are. Okay. I need you to break it all down. Just wreck it. Repair it. And then let's put on... Okay, here we go. Rolling the dice. What I'm so good at. We're going to aim for total armor. Boo. And then blizzard size. And I keep doing blizzard size. Oh my gosh, I got it. I finally got it. So now I can just roll for the armor. Like, I don't need to be going crazy. Look at that. I'll take the bottom of the barrel with armor. That is totally fine by me. All right, so next, I think what I'm going to do today is primarily focus on strongholds and waypoints. I just need to make sure that every part of the map is open, that I can just either get there really fast or be able to do what I want to do wherever something is. Okay. So when we're looking at this, She wants Snow Veiled. And this is the one that makes me unstoppable and reduces damage. So, yes, please. And I also forgot to do my new wand. Whoops. Every time. Every time. Boo. So I'm looking for Blizzard or anything else that might work there. Yeah, man. I can't listen to music without enjoying it in some kind of physical level. All right, double damage. We're going to go Frost Augments. Got it in one. Oh, I love that. And it's at the top. That's fantastic. So let's just roll the dice until we get damage. Come on, generic damage. There it is! It is the top! Oh, I got lucky for once. I'm going to Vegas, baby! This is it. We're doing the Vegas. I feel like when I dance, I look like a Muppet. Because I just bounce in my chair. Okay. Let's go this way. And despite our numbers today, I'm still gonna do the old self-promotion that I always do, because maybe someone in the future is watching and they are like, oh, I should do all of those calls to action. Exactly. So if you're new here, hit that follow button. We're trying to get to 100 followers, and you could help us out. If you want to help the show even more, you can hit that subscribe button. You can also share with your friends and tell them. And if you want to help us out with the community challenge that's going right now, just spend your beard hairs or donate them to the challenge itself. We are aiming for a fry play. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you want to leave a comment, just give me a time signature so I know what you're talking about. And I've got a podcast. It's called Potato Chip Pictures. New episodes on Friday with The Spy Who Loved Me coming out tomorrow. There. All of the self-promotion out of the way. It's done for like another half an hour. Done with the self-promotion. I always feel a little dirty doing it. Part of the reason I feel dirty doing it is because I do, on days when I have a lot of people watching, I watch those numbers drop right down when I ask them to hit that follow button. They're like, how dare you? So I just keep going for my own entertainment, for my own edification. Yep. Although, Blazin', I think you know everything. Everything that I do. You have heard all of my self-promotion. You even know about the unnamed future project that I just need to sit down and work on. Nothing's a secret to Blazin' anymore. Yeah. You could like start your own little gossip rag. The least read gossip magazine in the world. It's super niche. Okay. I think I am looking for a lever. There it is. A winch. Hey, there you go. Good job. That does count. That's way cool. I have written one novel as well that was never published. It's not very good. But it was written. I wrote it. I did it. And then as I was editing it the first time, I had the unhappy realization that I was writing something that was pretty bad. I was like, this sucks. Wow. It might be better to ask someone else. Only because if you're anything like me, you might read your own work and then decide you hate it. And then it gets put away forever and no one gets to see it. It just gets locked in a closet somewhere. Okay, we did it. That's cool! Well, hey, if you ever want someone to read the audiobook, let's see. Ah! I don't think I've ever seen the Tide Witch hit me with that before. I thought I knew all of her attack patterns. Now she's got these lightning bolts. It's like she's been taking evening courses. That is rude, lady. I'm the one who's supposed to be beating everybody up. Can't believe she's causing me trouble.
You will never harm another soul.
Well, until I go into her dungeon, and then she'll hit me a few more times. Alright, so that's my worry about this particular season, is I'm worried it's going to be on the shorter side. Like, I keep thinking there's going to be something else to it, something else that I need to be ready for, and then I'm like, there might not actually be. Like, it might be that, this is it. This is what we're seeing. Yay! I am going to head back to town and take a look at my stuff. So, I wish I could remember. I think it is Yo-Yo808 was the YouTube channel that I heard this. There was another hypothetical versus, and the versus was a grizzly bear versus a gorilla. We'll say another silverback gorilla because that's what we were talking about earlier. So just a simple one-on-one. Grizzly bear versus silverback gorilla, locked in a room. They have to fight. I don't know what unethical things we did to force them to be aggressive and feel like they needed to fight, but there they are. Who you putting your money on? Grizzly bear or gorilla? And while you think that over, I'm going to take a look at this helmet. Let's see. We want the disobedience aspect, or aspect of disobedience? Aspect of disobedience.
Greetings. How shall I get better than starting from nothing?
And this is another one where we want total armor. Boo. Again, the question on the table is, which one wins in a fight? Grizzly bear, silverback gorilla. What you guys got? Boo. Boo! Yay. Boo! Yay! I feel much better about all of that now. Okay, I am ready. So I'm using the maxroll.gg leveling guide. It is the Blizzard Wizard leveling guide. And that's just kind of what I'm following. I haven't really gotten too deep into it. So maybe throughout the stream I will begin to get a little deeper into it. Hello, French fries. The question on the table is who wins in a fight? Grizzly bear or silverback gorilla? I'm stealing this question from YouTuber Yo-Yo808. Okay, we want to go up to the core abilities and we want potent warning. That's how I greet people. They come in and I immediately ask them about hypotheticals. Okay. Did we do this one? We did. But we did not finish this one. Oh no.
The wonders of Sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help you?
There it is. So a lot of these are just to increase my armor, which is good because I've got that glass cannon going. And that means I'm more likely to get murder-lated. I wanna know. That's not the question. I don't want to know what the internet thinks. I want to know what you guys think. Because the internet is correct. It's the grizzly bear. They've got 5 knives on the fronts of their paws. They don't have like opposable thumbs like an ape. All 5 of their blades are in the front and pointing forward. And they have that on all 4 limbs. They just walk around all day with blades. Ugh, stupid thing, not dying. Tried to ram it with my horse and it didn't go. Well, good. The only thing that a gorilla has against... Oh my goodness. I don't think I can get out that way either. I think I have to... I have to fight these things to break free. I don't want to do this event. The only thing that is going against the grizzly bear is its fear. Because bears tend towards being timid. And so, by the condition of saying that somehow we have riled up both of these animals so that they want to fight, then the grizzly bear is going to win. 100 out of 100 times, it's the grizzly bear. That's just how I roll. That's what I say. And the internet says it too, apparently. But... if you ever look up the video that Yo-Yo808 made, he was alone in that opinion. He expressed that opinion, and then a bunch of people were just like, "No, dum-dum, it's the gorilla." Thank you for the hydrate, French fries. Astaroth. I have trouble believing that in the literal moments between Astaroth possessing, is it Donan's son? Until we get to Karagar and defeat him, I just don't believe that he went all the way here and took out the druids here. Because otherwise, Astragoth has been in that crystal for a long, long time, and no one has done anything about this joint being possessed. Which is also possible. There was an apocalypse like 20 years ago or something, so maybe you don't have people coming and cleaning up every location. It is a lot. That's as long as I've been an adult. Ugh. I have been an adult for more of my life than I was a child, and I still feel like a child. How does that feel? To me, it feels terrible. Someone needs to stop the relentless march of time.
Forsaken. Forgotten.
Exactly. I'm gonna be turning 41 this year, and I still don't feel like I'm an adult. I still don't know what I want to do when I grow up. And you guys can help me, maintain my arrested development by getting your friends in here and getting them to subscribe. Yeah, you're correct today. I could always get one of my buddies to come in and lurk, but I'm pretty sure he's working, and I don't want to add that kind of pressure to him. Like, I don't want to be like, hey, I know that you've got a deadline and you've got people who are trying to get you to get your job done, but will you come in and support my channel where I play video games as an adult? But at least I get to kill demons, and that makes me happy.
Fire in my blood, my skin.
That would be a pretty horrible way to go. Fire in the blood / skin. Be pretty awful. Congrats to that, French fries. I think I did know that. I think we had discussed that before, if I remember correctly. Do you know if you're gonna go to college, or are you gonna go to trade school? What are you doing after high school? Because guess what? Time only moves in one direction. And it goes in the mean direction. You did. It's been like at least a month, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Time is an illusion. It's cruel and it's an illusion. Do you want any other truisms about time? Time believes it is money, but it's not. It is time. I would recommend a trade school, if I'm honest. If time did allow me to go backwards and do things differently, I would not have gone to college first. I would have gone to a trade school, started working towards a career, and then if I decided I wanted to do something different, then I would have gone to college, having the security of knowing that I had a skill, one that was employable. But I went to college first. That was my mistake. That was my dumb move.
Harm another soul.
It's also the degree I chose. That was another problem of mine. And I recognize that. I chose a degree based on what I'm good at and what I enjoy doing, as opposed to what would make me money. And it turns out I still enjoy doing all that stuff, and I still don't make any money. So... Oh, boo, it's a downgrade. Sad indeed. How dare they give me one power level below. I'm working on Potent Warding to rank 3, and then we're going to go to Elemental Dominance to rank 3. But I think this is the last of the Skosglen waypoints. Ooh, that's a fun build. Hopefully you hopefully you have a better time of it than I did, because I struggled with that build at the beginning. I had a great time once I understood it, but I'm still a little embarrassed by how that began. Oh, man. It's like programming, it's not stealing. I also stole it. I'm getting stuck on the walls again. Every time. I think I'm watching one thing, and then I get stuck. I am stuck on everything. I did get it off of maxroll.gg. I did not look at any of the leveling guides for that one. It was actually mid-season when I think it was Blazin who got me onto maxroll.gg. I was using Icy Veins, and I was like, this build guide sucks because it's out of date. It doesn't work. The things that they call for don't work. And then I don't remember who. I'm pretty sure it was Blazin was like, go check out Maxroll. It's updated all the time. And it is much better. I have not tried... I thought that said Mobylytics. And so that's what I'm going to call it. I have not tried Mobylytics. Could have been. Skaga really understood the build and helped me figure it out quite a bit. Okay, I think we're going to travel in this direction. I think we'll go in this way. Whoops. Okay. We're doing great. We're doing well. Probably should go looking for another incursion, but I really want to just get the map taken care of. Just get it all finished. I think I held off way too long last season in clearing out all of the strongholds and getting all of my waypoints. I just kept pushing it and delaying it and being like, I'll do that eventually. And then I started getting really annoyed with myself because I still hadn't done it. And so I'm correcting that. And I'm sorry about your controller french fries. That sucks.
I should be careful.
Ugh. I bought 2 PS5 controllers at launch, and one of them has died. And so I had to buy this blue one as a replacement. And I don't have the money to replace the other launch controller if that one breaks. Nope. Not on the PS5. If it's the PS... Oh, you're still on the PS4. I don't know why I'm sitting here thinking. I get confused. But that does suck. That also sucks. Yeah, man. The PlayStation app gives you limited controls, but that's really just for, like, media player related stuff. Like, they won't let you play a video game using the digital remote from the app. But if if you wanted to get to whatever media you were watching, you should be able to do that with the app. Otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have to get your grades up so you can ask your parents. That's the reality I lived in. Okay, good. Don't want to get stuck in there. Yeah, I hear that. There's a lot of stuff I want. Alright, so I've got the key. Just gotta get through these guys. Got him. That's those guys done.
What do you think you are doing?
I'm breaking into your treasure room and fighting you.
Fall back!
I stole all of their stuff.
Captain Bataille, it has been 4 days since Gul'ran called the Onyx Watch to their aid. Yet still, we hold our posts. We, the undersigned officers, request your leave to march on the capital at once. Let
Nope,
no one say that
it's not there.
lack the courage to fight for the steps.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go. I got a little confused, and I thought that there was a the thing that I use. I thought it was somewhere else. Less talky, more fighty. There. That's the way I wanted it. Less talky, more fighty. And as long as they don't run away again, we'll be good.
It is done.
Yay! It is done! Okay. Man, we're so close to 47. What did I say I was going to do when we get to level 50? There was something I thought I said, but I don't remember. All right, that is significantly better.
You are safe in your homes! Behind these walls! Hell will not take you today!
And I hope you don't feel like a fool for doing so. I hope you feel like it was the best decision you ever made. Good. Oh! All right, let's grab that stuff. What do you have for me? 515 is not going to be enough to cut it. No, it is enough to cut it. Oh, yes. Okay. What does it have on its other stuff, though? Nothing else that I really want. But that's okay. This is early days. We're not even going to focus on these stats. I like it. I'm glad that I'm part of your nightly tradition. I am into that. Yeah, that makes me happy. There is going to be... Let me see when it is. Okay, so in 3 weeks, I'm going to be taking 1 day off. But we're still like 3 weeks away from that, so no worries there. I'm gonna go see a doctor. I'm gonna see if I'm dying. Let me see. What did we get? Boots. We got boots. And we got an amulet. Okay, so with the boots we're aiming for movement speed, and then whatever else we get is bonus. Nice. I love it when we get it in one. Oh my gosh, I love it when we get it in one. That means I can just roll the dice until we get the increased blizzard size. There it is. There it is. And boots do not get one while we're leveling, so we'll just rock what it's rocking. But the amulet, really? They're also saying to go for movement speed. I mean, that might help my teleport. And then... there it is. That's the one I want. Let's get this move speed in here. There it is! Sweet! We got a little, quick little sorcerer running around now. Not too bad. Doesn't feel as daunting as it has for a while. Let's see. Aspect of control. So this just gives me more damage to immobilize, stunned, or frozen enemies, and I love freezing them with my blizzard. Now, I'm still looking for one more legendary for my focus. All right, well, let's see. Is there another... Okay, it looks like this is happening now, so I might want to wait. I might want to hold off. Oh, thank you. I missed it. I was like, Wata? What is that? Oh, I needed it. I needed it. I needed it indeed. As you watch, you too can earn beard hairs, and you can help me take care of myself by telling me to do things like get a sip of water every now and then. And doing so will also help us get towards our community goal, where we are trying to get to a fry play. I also see that Blazin redeemed a stretch, so give me a moment. I gotta take my headphones off for this one. Illiterate 3 times today. Illiterate! Oh! I was like sounding it out, trying to figure out what on earth you could have possibly meant by saying that, and I'm caught up now. Let's go to... Come on! There. We'll let this do its thing. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we are. Getting the big... stretchy... Ooh. Oh boy. I love this jacket. It's my favorite. I call it my professor jacket because whenever I wear it, I feel like I should be leading a classroom. A little better, yeah, a little bit better. I might even get myself a sip of water with how well that felt, or how good that felt. Good. We'll share our stretches together. That'll be what we do. Everybody will get a stretch. Yeah, I did. I'm a big meanie. I added cooldowns to things, and you can ask French Fries who is responsible for me discovering the importance of cooldowns. Oh goodness. He just wanted to help me finish off my water bottle. Oh, goodness. It was a good time. I'm gonna hit this one next. And this one last. And then that guy. And then we'll go to Hawazar. And I'm back to the old bad habit of not picking up side quests because I'm like, I don't want to do them anymore. Yeah, it might be a thing where I just save the side quests for when I'm looking for things to do, you know, when I'm not frantically trying to complete the season journey. I have no idea if Strongholds are going to be a part of the season journey, but we're going to have to just check that out. Whoops. He said this is the water he is taking on a walk with him after the stream, and I made him drink the whole water bottle, and I spent 200 beard hairs doing so. I even tried to take smaller sips and all sorts of stuff. I think it was last week. It had to be last week. I don't know. One of these days, we'll have to get someone to do homework and go through the old streams and leave little time signatures for wherever there's a fairy tale. Maybe I'll play around with that one of these days. Okay, we're gonna go here. I apologize, Blazin. You shouldn't need to do that. I should do that. I should just do it and mark the time and just export them out. I just hate the sound of my own voice. So... Never! I will never leave. Yeah, I just never do. Oh, whoops. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Alright, focus up. Yeah, me? Not paying attention? That's so not on brand for me. It is because when you are speaking, you hear the resonance of your vocal cords in your throat, vibrating the very bone in your head. And so you get this impression that you've got this full voice when you speak, and then you hear it in a recording And you only get to hear what it sounds like when it is traveling through the air and hitting ears. That's why everybody thinks they sound much more nasally in particular when they hear themselves in a recording. It's because they don't have the benefit of their vocal cords rattling around their brain. There's a third person? Oh, watching. I thought you were saying, like, in chat. And I was like, did I ignore someone? I hate ignoring people. But, you know, lurkers are always welcome. I'm not gonna look it up to see who it is, because let them lurk, baby. My voice is just always ringing in your head. You in particular. Oh boy.
I'll spend them all to watch you die.
So about a month ago, I quit tobacco cold turkey. And I am going through the healing process, and so every now and then I start hacking up a lung as my lung is trying to reject all of the gross stuff I have been putting in it for too many years. Okay. So sometimes the coughs will catch me off guard and I don't get them. Most of the time I will try to mute so you guys don't have to listen to me hork up a lung. Alright, so I'm still not great against, like, individuals, like bosses. I do best against mobs and large groups of enemies. That'll probably change as we level up and as we get a little stronger. But for right now, that's where I'm seeing a little bit of a limitation with this leveling build. I'm just like, Yay!
What ancestor cursed me with such ill luck?
And I'm not gonna go talk to him. Ooh, can't upgrade yet, but we're getting there. Then we're gonna do 3 for elemental dominance. Oh, that's cool. I wish it worked on the stream itself. PlayStation 5 doesn't love GIFs in the comments, but it looked very cool. If you're looking in the actual comments, it looks very cool. If I had the answer to that, I would probably be collecting a paycheck from Sony. Let's actually enter through this way. Chew, chew, chew. Oh boy. I feel like I got a hair in my eyeball and I was just going a little crazy. Yeah. If you're wondering what those blank messages were that French Fries dropped in the chat, A, that means you're just watching the live stream and you're not actually in the chat, and B, it was GIFs, and for some reason the PS5 does not like showing those. And that's a shame. That's a crying shame. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I thought there was a stairway. I guess I have to go around to the front? Don't mind me, everybody. I'm just coming in here to to slay champions.
How long have they worshipped this corpse?
I got this place confused with the Hawazar stronghold that was the graveyard. Oh boy. There might be an issue if it is showing nearly 40,000 hours. That may point to a different problem. Come on, get him. Did we free that guy? Nope. Now we freed that guy.
Wouldn't have made it without.
I know. It's good that I was here. You totally would have died without me.
I beg you.
Maybe. Alright, let's close the gap. Perfect.
Bless you.
Somebody else was crying for help. Who was it? You.
My savior.
Like, you don't need to free the prisoners. I don't even know why I do it. They usually just drop gold and a health potion. So I don't need either of those.
For days, the scent has lingered. At first, it troubled me. Rotting flesh, the smell and the sound of corpses.
So it looks like I need to go around the other way. There were 19 ads and all of them were 30 seconds. I mean, hopefully they had a large viewing audience because, at least in my experience, you can see the difference between my number of followers versus my number of viewers. And I think a lot of that has to do with my early days of being affiliate and using the recommended 3 minutes of ads per hour. Because that's what Twitch says. They're like, we'll get it all set up for you, and we think that what's best for your channel, and it just happens to be best for every channel, is a 3 minute, 3 minutes of ads per hour. And I hate ads. I hate them myself. Like, that's why I'm always trying to get you guys to subscribe, because I'm like, don't watch ads. Ads are garbage. They're so terrible. I hate them. So I've turned mine all the way down. I try to keep mine at like 30 seconds. I did notice earlier this week that it had been turned up to 60 seconds. I don't know if I did that at some point or if Amazon did it at some point, but I got to turn back down to 30 seconds. That's just, there's not enough revenue share to make it worth it to make you guys watch all these ads for products that I wouldn't want you to pay money for. Get 'em. Depending on how well I can do, I might be able to take out all of his little egg sacs. Because he starts using those to heal. There he goes. So if I can kill the egg sacs before he can use them. Because that's what I do. When you're a hammer, every problem is a nail. And my sorcerer is a hammer. See, I knew that was inside it the whole time. Justifiable violence. Woo! Man, lots of poison on the ground. There we go. Whew. And I still don't think I have collected a focus. A legendary focus. It doesn't need to be like ancestral or anything. Just needs to be legendary. This should be a somewhat safe space. It's quite likely that some of my lurkers are having tea or relaxing. I'm fine with chatting with you, French fries. I'm also fine with just speaking to the void and letting the lurkers lurk. Some tea. How are you in both places at once, Blazin'? That should be impossible. Baby, a kiss from the rose on the grave. What do we got here? That is a downgrade. We're not taking downgrades. Ah. That's true. That's true. All right. Taking a look at this. Good job. Man, see, we shut down our Department of Magical Education, so nobody's getting owls anymore here in the US. This is an upgrade, so I'm taking it. This is an upgrade, so I'm taking it. And then let me go back to the guide that I'm looking at. And we are going to upgrade.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
Let's go ahead and melt it all down, repair it. And on this guy, they just want generic damage, which is fine. Boo. I think I was doing frost augments. Yes. Because this gives me, and I'm willing to roll the dice for it, because the only thing I'm doing is the blizzard. But double damage. Ooh. Boo. Roll it again. Boo. Roll it again. Yay! Now let's try to get generic damage. Just regular old damage. Just good old-fashioned damage. Ooh. That's a good question. Is it I mean, it's very possible that the deeper you go, the more accurate they are. And it is an aimbot situation where you get to a certain point, particularly hitting bedrock, and they say it's a 100% success rate at hitting. There it is. That was what I wanted on the last one. And then on this guy, we're doing movement speed. Boo. And then I just like trying to get my blizzard size bigger. Oh, Bedrock Edition. I thought you were talking about getting to the Bedrock. When you said Java, I remembered that's what they called the Java edition, the mobile edition. Okay, got that one. We're going for movement speed. We're going for movement speed. We're going for movement speed. There it is. And it's maxed. Very good. All right. This one gets the aspect of control, which was offensive. And we're already at rank 2. Still a long way to rank 21. elemental dominance. Oh. That's quite interesting. I wonder if there was an issue in programming the mobile version where they couldn't have as many lines of complexity or detail. I don't know. It's been a long time since I even pretended that I knew anything about programming. All right, it is that time. If you're new here, and I doubt that's the case, but if you are, hit that follow button. We're trying to get to 100 followers. If you are old here and you want to support the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're sitting on a Prime subscription that you haven't spent, there's a button right above my head that allows you to do that. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you're going to leave a comment, just give me a time signature so I know what you were talking about. That's just for my sanity. It's not because I think you're crazy or anything. It's because I'm crazy. And if you're into podcasts, I've got one. It's called Potato Chip Pictures. And tomorrow we've got a review of The Spy Who Loved Me. So make sure to subscribe. French fries, I already knew you were crazy. You're watching this stream. Okay. Last one for the dry steps. Ta-da. So I think we're going to go here. David Kushner, give me a moment. As much as I love music, I'm not that intelligent. My kids have it in their head that I know who every artist in the world is, and I don't. Let's see. So I have 0 liked songs. I'll have to check this artist out. I've got 1 billion listens on their song Daylight. That's crazy. So I will check that out. Yeah. And Burn. Okay. Maybe I've heard Burn. I mean, sometimes you need a bit of a depressing song. I'm not gonna turn my nose up at it. I have a whole playlist just for when I'm feeling down. In fact, I was hanging out with my kids once, and my daughter was like, I want to listen to sad music. And I was like, oh, are you sad? And she was like, no, I'm just in the mood for sad music. And I was like, cool, I have a playlist specifically for when you just want to listen to sad music. And I put it on, and I think we listened to 3 songs, and she was like, I don't want to listen to this playlist anymore. I want to listen to happy music. I was like, yeah, man, like sad music has its purpose, but even I don't listen to this playlist very much. And no, I have not. I have not. I have never even heard of NF. So that'll show you how much I know. Here's the one I thought I was going to last time. One of these grave robbers has a note, and I'm going to read it if I can find it. So literally, I am listening to Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. The song is a classic. Every time I hear a cover, I just go and listen to the original because nobody has ever beaten Tracy Chapman's version of Fast Car. There's the note. Rusty Chevrolet. Who was that by? NF? Okay. I'm going to write some of this down. Okay, tell me who... I've got Daylight by David Kushner. What a jerk! Can't he see I'm trying to take some notes over here and he's fighting me?
It's locked.
I know I'm going in the wrong direction. I just saw their dots and I wanted to kill them. I was like, how dare they be dots on the map? I'll let the other one be a dot on the map. It
took a few bottles.
By Shani Ganak.
He says to leave the smaller tapes. Just common soldiers in those. Take iron tools and go for the big tombs. That's where the gold will be. Bakarat forgive and
maybe. We'll see. Someone wanted me to type things. Somebody wanted to recommend music. I can't heal and take music suggestions. I'm just teasing you. Ooh. Ooh. Got him. I think I'm going to go and try to collect all of the skulls before heading back to the brazier. Whoops. There it is. Did you ever give me the title of the NF song? That you were recommending? It's Hope. Okay. I hope nobody kills me. I'll just lay out a few of those. There, Hydras, Elementals, keep me safe. Okay. Okay, there we go. There you go. You have now recommended music. And it better be the best music I have ever heard in my life. I do like Owl City. They're not a favorite of mine, but I've got like 2 or 3 Owl City songs in my liked songs, and that's usually enough for me to say they're okay. Oh yeah, Fireflies is a great song. It was like their biggest hit. Let's see, there you are. Good. Yo, good. 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 Yo, good. So I don't know why I fight these optional villains in this particular stronghold. It just seems like I should take out the nameless ghost guarding the one treasure, and then I should take out the named ghost who's guarding the other treasure. Just why not? That's fine. I'm a big boy. I know how to handle depressing music, and that is with crying. As hard as my body will allow it. That is the healthy way to listen to sad music. Just snot and saliva dripping down my beard. It's a sight. Okay, this doesn't sound like something to laugh at, but it does make me laugh now because it's been like 10 or 15 years. When my dad died, I cried for the first time in many, many years, like since I was a little kid. And my wife at the time was there with me, and she heard me crying for the very first time. It was also the first time I ever heard myself crying as an adult. And it did not sound pretty at all. And she laughed out loud at me crying over my father's death. And she didn't mean to laugh, it's just that it was not a flattering sound that came out of my mouth, and I have never cried since. Like, I'll have a couple of tears at an emotional scene in a movie, but like legitimate grief-based crying like I did in front of my ex-wife, I won't do that in front of another human being. It was so embarrassing. Oh, man. Good. Get these dudes. I think I'm doing pretty well here in Penitent. So as long as we can get to level 60, I think I'll be ready to go right into Torment when that happens. I like it. Alright, you guys with your attacks. Was his name Jerry? Because I hear Jerry was a race car driver. Well, there you go. I don't know any other racers except for the racer from, I don't even know the name of this. The Cake song. No, it's not Cake, it's Primus. And I think it's Jerry was a race car driver. I think that's the name of the song. I'm getting it confused with the, with the Cake song. Damn it. Getting my butt kicked. That's another fear of mine. I don't want to die of a heart attack. And I'm sorry, Blazin. I do know that feeling. It is brutal. I hate it. One more again, this time with feeling. And what I need to do, if and when I die, is run away to Karagar and get myself repair. Let's see. What was the worst time? Sorry if that sounds bad to ask now. The worst time for what? Like, the worst period of being alive, or oh yeah, then fine, I'm out. Good. I don't want to answer that. I don't want you guys to know. All right, Dame Miriam is kicking my butt pretty well. Excellent.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you for letting me win that fight. I was about to say, I was going to be very surprised if Blazin was willing to answer that, because in my experience with panic attacks, I can't talk about them. Like, I can't tell someone what triggered it. I can't tell them what I was thinking at the time. because I might just re-trigger it. I might just have it again and just get to live through it all over again. And I don't like reruns. So let's see. I really want a legendary focus. That is all I want. I might have to buy one.
What's still got some good in it?
Ooh. 11,000. We're getting this one, Elemental Dominance, up to rank 3. Then we'll move on to the next thing. No, thank you. Oofed indeed. The biggest oofed of them all. I have not been on a plane for a couple of years, and the last time I got on a plane, I think I had a little bit of alcohol before I got on the plane, just to, like, one shot, just to calm my nerves, because I'm a nervous flyer. Oh, that's right. We got to do the seasonal quest. And taking a look at it, looks like the seasonal quest ends pretty soon. I'm going to have 3 more parts of the seasonal campaign in order to do it. Yeah, people be crazy, man. Don't be crazy. We're all out here just trying to exist. Before I start that, let me take a look.
If I cannot be in the wilderness.
I only need a couple of more things. I think I am going to do this just because, who knows, maybe they'll give me the legendary focus that I'm looking for. I think he was mad for other reasons, and that was just the excuse he gave, but that could just be me. Okay. Let's focus up, everybody. Are you ready to banish Belial?
Yes, but not here.
Thank you.
A place with a strong connection to Belial gives us the best chance of success. We must go to the temple of Belial in Kyrgyzstan. It's dangerous, but so are you. Meet me outside.
Hells yeah.
I will show you the way inside.
What awaits us in this lair?
I wish I knew more. Cultists likely, but they are not my greatest concern. Belial is strongest in his own temple. We must be vigilant against his deceits. His minions will defend this place with all their evil might.
When we get inside, there's a free car, and I call dibs. Adventurer, I call dibs. What does this summoning entail?
I must wear the mask in order to commune with Belial. Dangerous, but there's no other choice.
I hope I get to wear the mask.
Is made, we'll have our chance to banish him.
Like, I hope something goes wrong and then I have to put it on. That's my hope. All right. Well, French fries wouldn't lie to us, so let's get into this this temple and get our free cherry red Ferrari. It's over here. I think that calls for heading this way first. Yeah, man. You're not allowed to lie on the internet. Didn't you ever watch that old commercial from the early aughts? Maybe early tens? It's against the rules to lie on the internet. Or against the law. Oh, man. Oh, I like this stronghold too! Oh, some of these strongholds, we get to them and I'm just like, oh yeah, this is dope.
What is this?
Forgot about this one. I never did. Ah! I don't say that to be, like, crappy about it, because most of the people in my age group loved SpongeBob. And people were genuinely shocked that I had never watched it. But I just missed it. Just missed it. It was just right outside. Right outside of my viewing period. Glad you guys are getting your call and response in. Oh, I've been trying to fight her. I had to speak to her. I thought all I had to do was walk in and she would fight, but no, I have to actually talk.
Be gone!
It is fun to look at your misspelled words, French fries, sound them out, and try to figure out what word you were going for.
No! No! You won't stop my
Ah, good. I never would have gotten there. Never would have gotten there. Good job, Blazin'.
The plague of Alcanas was born from the dead of this city.
So I better win
Like
my
all of the
base
corpses here,
for the good, the bad, the happy, the sad.
flush
Y'all
with the
better
demonic
remember this
evil.
face.
What's going on here?
Y'all better remember this face. Yep, lots of bugs. They're all gross. Better blow them all up. Last season, if you guys were here for that, I know Blazin was, and I wonder if Blazin remembers this. I did this stronghold because there was an event, a Legion event happening in this area, and the only way I could do it was by defeating the stronghold first. And I think I had like 5 minutes to clear the stronghold.
I must scour them all.
And we did it! And I'm still thinking about it. Like 2 months later. I don't feel that much time pressure this time. Y'all better remember this space. For the good, the bad, the happy, the sad. Y'all gonna remember this space. Alright. One last one. I don't feel the same time constraints that I felt a couple of months ago. So I'm not rushing over to everything to try to do it. Just kind of waltzing over, hanging out, doing it at my pace.
I could end suffering. Pure death!
Pure death? Is that what I heard her say? That was pure death on my part. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, lady. Let's do it. You and me. 1v1 v all the other people you're bringing in. There. I just have to pay attention. Just drop one of those just to make sure that I'm still firing out my poison farts.
Why? I'm so close.
That's what my ex used to say. I tickle me. Alright, this was the move that killed me last time, so I gotta actually pay attention to what's happening. Just don't want to like stand right in the middle of any of these attacks that could actually hurt. Poops. Come on. Come on! There we go. Just gotta take out her clones. There's the entire lyrics, baby. See, what I did end up watching, similar period, it might have been a few years after SpongeBob, and I came into it long after it was off the air. Just someone had it on DVD and was like, here, you would love this, watch it, please. You surely can't be serious. Anyway, they would... Okay, good. They were like, you gotta watch this show. I put it in, and it has become my favorite show to watch every October. And it is Invader Zim. That's my number one. Let's see. Okay. Did I collect it? I did. I did. My brain isn't working today. You can TP bosses. I don't believe that you can actually toilet paper bosses, Blazin. TP has to mean something different than toilet paper. Oh! Yeah, that's what I read last night, that now the layer bosses, you can teleport straight to them. I think you still have to do their little mini dungeon, but you don't have to teleport near them and make your way to them. So, you know, this is really for like, well, everyone except for Varshan, who you had to kind of take a little hike to get to them. And so I'm into that. All right, before we start, gonna get that. Let us venture forward.
This is a cursed place, overrun with Belial's cultists and who knows what else. I am not a fighter. I'll need you to keep them away from me.
I'm not a fighter either.
The longer we linger, the more opportunity for Belial to plant his lies in our minds.
I'm a magic user.
The ritual once we reach the Addidom.
I am playing a fighter in one of my D&D games. In fact, it's the D&D game that I'm playing tonight. I'm gonna be a fighter in that. Okay, let me in. I do still quite hate it when they put enemies near an area that I'm trying to get to. So, Temple of Belial, let's dive in. I hope we get to see that awesome mask again. No spoilers. Nobody spoil it.
Be ready for
Eep.
Be wary of everything.
Oop. All right. We're still alive. Still surviving. I think I'm the one generating those meteors that are falling. That's what I hear. I hear that if you don't kill the enemy first, they sometimes kill you first. Good job, French fries. You weren't crying wolf that time. But I do check every time you tell me to heal. I'm always like, do I really need to? Ooh, boy. I need to upgrade my potions. I also got something to do with my enchantments. I don't know. I'll have to look that up at some other point. Exactly. I need to make my potion good, like even gooder.
Belial's minions are no match for you. Hopefully, that was the worst of them.
Yeah, I'm sure they put the worst of the demons at the front of the temple. I do. I've only got potions right now. I didn't grab any incense. I haven't crafted them. I haven't seen what is recommended for this particular build. But I do have... I think I'm going to go with the armor. Because these guys are hitting pretty hard. And so that might be the best way to go. And that's the real thing. Like, even if it's not going to use or help my build, I should just be getting in the better habit of using potions and incense for the experience boost. And it's usually the last thing on my mind.
Excellent. We have found it.
I'm not looking at you.
Malign essence already.
Gorgeous and dressed in blue. I'm not looking at you. But do not repeat that. That's for this stream only. Okay, let's see what's going on. What should I expect?
The mask is meant to disguise my true identity while I connect to Belial. But he may see through it and resist. This is our best chance. The rest...
Ew, sorry. It's mostly because I don't want you getting me in trouble for saying it all the time. I'm half convinced that my neighbors can hear me through my window and they hear me saying, "Oh, the drugs wore off, better take more." And they're like, "What is he doing?" All right, I am ready.
Let us begin the ritual before Belial can gather his strength. Once I don the mask, I will attempt to make a connection with him. I must not be
Oh.
during the communion.
Thank you. I just saw it. I will get that water going. I'm sure we're safe and nothing bad could possibly happen.
You fools. You think a mere banished ritual can contain the Lord of Lies? I will show you the true might of Belial.
Let's see what you got, Belial.
Powerful than I thought. I don't know if this will hold.
My presence in Sanctuary is already...
I don't think we got to see the mask again.
expected such arrogance from a visionary.
Yeah, I think she's just
You will know the pain of my wrath. Come
hanging out.
my minions. End these meddlers.
All right, back into it. Back into it. Stop playing with the camera. Actually play. Over here zooming and playing with the camera. Yeah, every time I play this game, I'm always like, I'm sure that this is a safe, friendly video game where nothing bad ever happens. And then demons show up fairly consistently.
As long as I can, even as his strength grows.
Do your best, lady. Up at home, whisper me a number. Good.
He's afraid. I can feel it.
Well, I'm not afraid at all, so good. Make him fear me.
The next we meet, Wanderer, it will be in my realm. Tread carefully.
Are we going into hell? Are we going to the Lord of Lies? No. At least not, like, yet. I'm sure that will be something that we have to do eventually in this campaign, this seasonal campaign, but I was thinking, like, maybe they were going to take us straight there and be like, dive in! I mean, need is such a relative term. Do you really need those beard hairs? Stay mobile. Keep those blizzards going. I don't do a lot of damage in a one-on-one. There you go. I also want 220 beard hairs. I do wonder how many I have. Like on my actual face. How many do I really have? Defeat the remaining apparitions. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see what Saina has to say. How can you know he won't ambush us?
We don't. Not really.
Especially because he does.
Stay alert.
All the time.
He knows we are a threat. He will respond to that.
He has. Why would I ask such a stupid question? Oh, wow, that would be miserable. No, thank you. I would stream someone else counting my beard hairs. I would just sit there with headphones on and just listen to music or podcasts or something.
We were too late to banish him, but it wasn't all for naught. When the connection was made, I felt Belial's fear. He knows we can still thwart his plan.
Good.
We can still prevent him from drawing all of Sanctuary into the realm of lies. But I need more time to sort our next steps. You must continue destroying his apparitions. Enhance your powers. Do that, then meet me at my shop again.
This is a pretty big world-ending threat for it to just be a seasonal campaign. Like, we've got a demon who wants to bring all of Sanctuary into his own realm in hell. That seems like that should be a little bit bigger of a threat. I'm not complaining. I'm very happy to go and stop him. Alright, I'll try that at some point. Let's see. I think I need to do that in the actual options. Let's do effects down a little bit more. Because usually I turn that down for that one. And we'll see if that works. Or if I have to keep playing with it. In fact, let's just test it if she's still here. No, she left. Doesn't she know I might want to talk to her? Okay. Yes, please. Oh. Gotta look. I'm using the maxroll.gg guide, just so you guys know. And now I am taking a look at my leveling guide. Okay, looks like we need to enhance our teleport. Thank you, Blazin. Okay, we're almost done with that water bottle. You'll let me hear myself. What did I say? Use an emote. It will let you hear yourself. Oh, I get what you're saying. Let me find my teleport really quick. Because we're enhancing it. And then we're going to make it shimmering when we can. Let's go with...
Hello.
I mean, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll see if that works. Let's head in here. I don't need to go walking all the way back through the dungeon. That would be a little bit of a waste of time. We're not going to go all the way back through the dungeon. That is not how we do it. Okay, well, I am glad the dialogue is easier to hear. And I hope you don't eat any French fries. French fries? It's cannibalism. But you can eat chips, even in the British style. Okay.
What's going on here?
This is as far as you'll go.
We'll see about that. This is as far as I'll go. Psh. Some of these dudes they be puffing on the incense themselves, I think. We will see you soon, French fries. Unless you eat for a long time, in which case, we'll see you on Monday. I thought I had a duck under that. Okay, good. Alright. So I'm still in the leveling guide portion. I haven't even taken a look at the Paragon or the in-game builds.
This jewel looks like part of a key. There must be more pieces.
Get 'em! Get 'em! Alright, I just realized I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with that last enchantment thing that they told me about. I didn't see any other enchantments on my screen. Like a third enchantment slot. So I'll have to look that up too after the stream. I keep doing that. I keep letting these jerks kill me. And that's gonna have to stop. That's gonna have to stop right now. Why does it have to stop? Because they keep killing me, that's why. Or why do I need to look up the guide again? I know that I saw a notification saying that when you reached level 50, there was something to do with enchantments. At least that's what I thought I read. But when I look at my abilities, it doesn't look like there's a new enchantment slot. So maybe it was just like a note that I didn't really need to worry about? I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. Come on, Blizzard. You gotta do a bit more damage than that. I've got you maxed out. Good. Now this dude made me fearful, and I was so scared I died. So I gotta make sure that they don't scare me again. Good. Come on, baby. Get him. Get him. There we go. Excellent. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. That's a lot of dudes. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho, Green Giant. Alright, health looks fine. It's a little worried that stage wave was doing damage. Good. Alright, there we go. Now I can start hitting him. And this time, he for sure deserves it. He hit me first. Okay, gotta watch the floor. I'm not very good at playing floor is lava. Once again. I'm stuck on the environment. Okay, Subo, get in there. Get in there and hurt him.
It's over.
That was intense. That was a lot more intense than I thought it needed to be, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Alright, where is my altar? There it is. There we go. All right. I feel good about all of that. I don't know if I'm going to even remember that world boss when it happens. So I just need to get one more boss power up to rank 8. And then I just need to find a focus. I could bite the bullet and go with a legendary staff just to get it taken care of. And we'll see. Maybe that's what I'll end up doing. Alright, what do we have? I will take that natural resistance. Always glad to have an upgrade. Let's do it. There we go. Completed that. So now I'm going to come back to this. And put that back on. There. Just to have it taken care of. That was all I was doing. Yeah, we're doing it. That's a downgrade, so I'm not going to go with that one. But we completed one more part of the season journey. In fact, let's just go ahead and get that marked off. Now I just need to upgrade one more boss power. I keep wanting to call it a witchcraft power. It's not what they're called this season. I've only got 22. I need, what is that, 30? Okay, that's not too bad. All right, I'm letting myself get distracted again. Let's do this. This was the whole thing I said I was going to do. I'm letting myself get distracted again. I need to focus. We want to have the open world dealt with. Just done and dealt with. We just want it to be taken care of. You keep dotting around the place yourself? Like, are you putting a little marker down, running around, forgetting why you went there, and then returning with a new marker? Is that what you're telling me? Or okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one who forgets why they even put the marker down. I'm like, I got there. Why did I want to get there? Nope. We don't go inside. The waypoint is outside. Beautiful. Okay. Yep, claim that. And then my favorite of all of these is this one. Yep. This is me. This is how my streams go. This is why you will often hear me say, "What was I doing? What was I doing?" Because I start going somewhere, I see something, it distracts me, and then I forget what I was doing. But yes, this is legitimately, I think this is my favorite of all the strongholds that we're going to now. It's not much different from all of the other strongholds in terms of what you're doing in order to complete it. You kill a bunch of dudes, go to an area, kill a bunch more dudes, go fight a boss. It's just the story. You've got this one, I think he's a witch doctor. He's a Hawazar witch is really what it boils down to. And he has been holding this demon at bay. And then at some point, the church came and decided to burn this guy at the stake, which released the demon and killed everybody in the town. And so I'm here to free them. So mechanically, it's not much different from any other of these strongholds. I just like the story. It resonates with me. You know, we also know at some point in the history of Sanctuary, the Haradrim were hunted down. They were the only ones who could defeat demons, and yet regular humans were like, too powerful, stop them, kill them. And so as the world progresses, I always just kind of have in the back of my head that humans are the ones who are making things worse.
My neighbors, I beg you, the burnings must stop. The Zakarum are not ridding the land of heretics. They are destroying the people who have loved and protected you for generations.
Yeah.
It is we, the witches of the swamp, who hold the darkness at bay. Burning us will bring no light to Hawazar.
That's what I keep saying.
Do you know who you are trying to save?
Yeah, man. A bunch of dead people. They don't get more dead. Like, you already killed them. Now I'm just trying to help them move on. Act like I'm the bad guy. Psh, no. Alright, I gotta be careful about those fear explosions. I'm not worried about them making me fearful. I'm worried about the damage from when it explodes on the ground. More bad guys showed up! More baddies! They want me to kill them! My only beef with this, my favorite of the strongholds, is that it doesn't have a portal. I can't waypoint here. I always have to travel here if I want to revisit.
They deserve damnation.
But it's still my favorite. I like it the most. Alright, I gotta work on killing people more swiftly. Because if a maniac is able to self-destruct before I can take him out, then I'm not doing my job. Poor trapped villagers. Get 'em. Good. And I'm just gonna clear out this area. I don't need to. I can just turn around and go right back to the pyre, but, you know. There's all these dudes hanging out over here. I might as well teach him who's boss. Boom. Don't let him blow me up. These little, well, not little, these ballistas are one of my least favorite enemies. They always hit so much harder than I think they will. And why not? They're ballistas. They should hit hard. Don't apologize. Just do a better job, Subo. Keep me alive. Alright, alright. I got my ice shield on. That does a lot for the damage reduction. Just doesn't last very long. Okay, let's get the last dudes. Gotta stay mobile. Watch out for the shaman. I can hear them rattling their little staffs. I think I got them all. Good. Okay. Oh, there's still someone alive. I'm not gonna go get him. He did it. He outsmarted me.
Fool! The fires will never die!
That's why I'm gonna send my fire hydra to stop you. Okay. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing fine. I'm just gonna take a look to make sure I'm not missing anything. It's always dangerous to look away, but that's what I do. Ah! I don't know how he slowed me down, but he did. And that's no good. Okay. Got him. Poor guy.
It's gone. So many years I held it at bay. Then the Crusaders came. You were all so scared. I cannot hate you for giving me to the pyre. I forgive you.
Yep, everybody gets a chance to pass on. That's why I like this particular stronghold. Yeah, they're all dead. They've been dead for a while, but they're no longer trapped. And that is a happy ending in the world of Diablo. But that's a happy ending anyway. Like, you can't bring someone back, you know. Once they're gone, they're gone. That's it. They're done. Alright, I need to get back to Karagar so I can just deal with some stuff. So, looking at this, I'm not gonna do a staff. I like this. I'm gonna go for it. It's the improvement anyway, so we're gonna go for it. And same with this one, even though I'm still looking for a better focus. Okay, we were working towards shimmering. After teleporting, you gain 30% damage reduction for 4 seconds. Okay, so when I do a panic teleport, I might be able to survive wherever I land. I'll take that. Okay, so I put on a new amulet. So that means I need to temper it, but I'm going to make sure that I didn't miss something. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So weapon is going to be damage, and then amulet is going to be movement speed. Yay, Ford. Okay, so damage, just generic. Boo. And on this one, I really need the blizzard to do double damage. Welcome back, French fries. I am glad you are here. I hope your meal was good. I'm a little jealous. My tum-tum is a rumbling. And so once I get done, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna eat. Come on, 2 more. 1 more. Boo. Boo. Alright, we've got a few things that are gonna get this. How could you? So horrible. French fries is a cannibal. Variana's gonna come and get you. Boo. Okay, good, good, good. So we can just keep rolling on mobility speed and hope that we get it. You don't have to apologize to me. I also eat French fries. It's your fellow French fries that you got to apologize to you. And I don't think they're listening. So I have noticed that periodically the game will not allow you to temper things if you have tempered too many times. Never on the first one. Good. I'm going to do this one because 2 of these I can use. And I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. No! 2 more. 1 more. There it is. On the last one.
Use it well.
I will. Oh boy. That's the one. Excellent. Okay. So with all of that, we're about a half an hour away from a world boss. So I'm going to try to do that. French fries aren't made in France, they're made in Greece. I laugh like that because I literally sat there for a minute reading it, trying to parse it out, and then I got it all at once. And I feel like a dum-dum. Okay. Only 1 more here. So let's go deal with this. And then we've only got 2 strongholds left in Gaeakul? No, Karagar. I don't remember which one is the region. I keep running into walls. I keep watching the wrong screen and running into walls. It's one of my things I'm self-conscious about. My ability to crash into a wall. I did not know that. French Fries says the first version of Minecraft was made in 6 days. I imagine that was just like proof of concept, getting the basic systems in place. But those basic systems end up being what runs the entire game. Like, that's a pretty dope thing. The horse attack! Let me horse attack! They wouldn't let me horse attack. I never did. I had one friend who gave me a license. It was his license, and I just had to let him log into my computer once, and then he downloaded it. And so I played it for a little while, and then I gave them real money for the console edition, which I think is called the Bedrock edition. Oh, I think I also gave them money for the Java edition. Or I got that for free. I can't remember.
I should see if there are more like it.
Nice. This time you lie. You lie! I think, as I have been sitting here, I think it's going to be Chinese food today. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, alright. Oh, thank you. I always forget. Thank you, Blazin', for watching out for my dry throat. Delicious. And as a reminder, if you are sitting on beard hairs, you can put those towards, the community challenge that Blazin just pointed out. We're about 25% of the way there. Not quite 25, but almost. And you could be a part of it just by watching the stream. Woo! Believe we have raised 6,400 beard hairs out of the 25,000 that are required. Okay. Doing all right. Poison damage gets me. That seems to be my weakness every season. No matter what character I build, poison damage is going to be what ends up killing me more than anything. Yeah. I'll have to think about it then. Maybe we'll do it on a Friday when I don't have my kids, and we'll do it normal time. It really depends on which weekend it is. If it's a kids' weekend, it's noon to 3. I'll heal, but only because there was another potion nearby. Okay. Let's get these guys. Let's get them. Let's get them. All these sneaky snakes trying to poison me using their venom. Well, I've got a blizzard. Okay. Alright. I may not be doing well with my rotation of abilities. I think I'm still kind of following the pattern that I did with my Rain of Arrows rogue. But part of that is because I'm trying to get all of the familiars out. Venom. Trying to get a venom. That's the venom I mean, which is the symbiote. But I just have a soft spot in my heart for that Eminem song. Wow. Okay, thank you.
It's over.
Whew. Good. I needed it to be over. These guys are too powerful. Yeah. Trying to hiss at me. No, you may not. Sometimes that happens. And I don't know if it's an issue with my internet or if it's an issue with the servers or any of that stuff. No idea. Okay, what were we looking at? We got that up, and then we were going to do another ability here. It was the ice armor. So it is getting enhanced, which is dope. And then it is also going to be shimmering, which reduces the cooldown for every 50 mana that I spend. And I think I spend a lot of mana on my Blizzard. So that's going to be pretty dope when I get that. All right, off to Karagar. Let's do a little bit of self-promotion. If you are new here, feel free to hit that follow button. We are trying to get to 100 followers, and you could help us get there. If you want to support the show financially, you could hit the subscribe button. Another way to help is by sending the stream over to your friends and saying, hey, check this out. I'll take that too. If you're watching in the future on YouTube, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you leave a comment, just give me a time signature so I know what you were talking about. And if you are into podcasts, I got one. It's called Potato Chip Pictures, and you can find it every Friday on your favorite podcatcher. Excellent. I didn't have to actually do anything with this. So that's already imprinted. That's imprinted. That's imprinted. And I don't have anything else imprinted yet. Eventually, I will, but not yet. Sweet. We're at level 53. So we have collected all the waypoints and strongholds from this area. We've still got one? I do not. I have not played Destiny 2 for years. Many years. I have no idea how old the game is.
Mostly.
That's how long it's been. Don't cry. But also, I don't play a lot of games outside of the stream. I come from that toxic generation that used to say you're not allowed to have a hobby unless you can monetize it, and now I'm desperately trying to do that. So usually when I am off stream, I am either applying for jobs, working on editing videos, editing the podcast, or writing scripts. That's what I do off the air. And so the only time I really sit down to play a video game is when I hit stream. Oh, I missed one. That's okay. I can swoop up and get it over here. So we're going to take care of this final stronghold in the vanilla map. There are still 3 strongholds left in Nahantu that we can get at any time. And I don't think I'll be able to do it in the next 15 minutes. We're going to go a little bit longer than we normally do. We've been going a little bit longer all week. Monday it was or Tuesday it was to play dress up. Yesterday it was just to help you guys towards the drop for that sword. And same for today. If there's anyone trying to get that cosmetic drop, I'm here for it and I'll help you get it. If you had to, what other multiplayer game would you stream instead of Diablo 4? That's a very interesting question, and this is a question that could be answered by fellow streamers, because I would and I think it would be a lot of fun to play through the Borderlands franchise with a full party. You know, having all 4 people in there with their own unique characters and just working towards that. I have played and beaten the first 2. I own the 3rd one. And so I would like to check out some of the other stuff. And I think it would be a lot of fun to have a full party and to go through all of the game. And Claptrap is still a wonderful character. I just, you wouldn't be playing it for the surprise. You would genuinely I would be playing it because I would want to try to have a full party getting through the entire game. I just think that'd be dope. I do own High on Life. That was a PlayStation Plus game a month or 2 ago, and I just haven't played it yet. Ooh, boy. So, yeah. If we ever get to a point where I am bored with Diablo 4, and I am confident enough in getting others to play with me during the times that I stream, it would be quite interesting to put together a group of streamers to work on a different game with all player slots fixed. Then French Fries asked, when do the PS Plus games get reset? And when it comes to the free monthly games, that is the first Tuesday of the month. So since the first of the month was a Wednesday, it is next Tuesday when the free games drop.
Masonry stain.
But they were announced.
People of Kyrgyzstan, faithful
Chain explosion.
So yeah, the announcement has been made. We know what the next month's games are going to be. I don't remember them. I don't know if any of them caught my eye. So let me do some light exorcisms, and then we'll have to see it. Oh yeah, today is the first. Holy crap! I thought yesterday was the first for some reason. Time is an illusion. But still, Tuesday is when the free games come out on PlayStation Plus. Always the first Tuesday of the month. Quit shooting at me. What a big meanie. Alright, we're doing okay. He's taking me on a tour of the entire redoubt. I don't know who Omath is, but it's a pretty cool place he's got here. I don't know what an error. Ha ha! You had to sound it out. ERROR. Get the ballistas, those jerks. Watch my health. Watch my cooldowns. Ooh. See, I was thinking you were typing an English word that you were misspelling. But yesterday in Spanish, I just deleted my Duolingo, so I don't know my Spanish anymore. I need a different free language app, preferably one that is not powered by AI. Okay. That was every vanilla stronghold. Still got 3 to go. Just 3 in general to go. And I have thought about trying to learn Spanish. I took Spanish classes throughout high school and into college, and it never stuck. Like, I just never got it. It never stuck in my head. So I know a few words here and there, but I couldn't wrap my head around the grammar. And grammar is one of the things that I like the most. That's what I love about English, is the grammar. I like the rules. Okay, where is... All right. Well, in case I am gone by the time you come back, I hope you have a good night, French fries. But for the rest of you, we are going to do this world boss. I don't know who it is. I'm just going to give it a shot. We've got like 8 minutes left in the stream, plus however long it takes to kill this world boss. So that is where we are at now. And, you know, for those of you who have been here for most or all of it, right now I think that is only Blazin, who may be passing out. I hope you guys have gotten your drop on that free cosmetic. Boo, it's a Shava.
You will not live to regret this mistake.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're gonna put it on, even though I really shouldn't. Well, screw it. I'm a bad person. That's what it boils down to. I take risks that I shouldn't be taking because that's the kind of person I am. That's what you come to this stream for, to watch me make bad decisions. I'm glad you're still here, Blazin. Ah. Let's see, we're taking this one. We're aiming for damage. Boo. And then we're going to do this one. Taking it, keeping it. Come on, baby. Give me that damage. Basic, just regular, old, generic damage. Boo! Ah. Are you wanting to jump into my party? You certainly may. I'm not gonna be on long after the boss is dead. But you're certainly welcome. Let me see. I may have to send you the invite. Okay, good. Good. That was all I needed. Poor Subo. Now they're back in their area, but we're 5 minutes away from the world boss. Blazin is awake and joining us. And already rocking powerful looking armor. I like your wings. Let's see. Did you do the deluxe? Because it seems like it's actually worth it now. That's a pretty dope outfit. Yeah. I said it at the beginning of the season. I feel like the deluxe reliquary is the best thing about the update, because I genuinely did not like the deluxe before. I bought it like 2 times, maybe 3 times, and then one day I just realized I was spending $30 for one emote, and then the punishment of having them skip a bunch of tiers for me in the season pass. And to me, that was a punishment. I was like, that sucks. I don't want that. And so now they got rid of the tier skips and they added a bunch more stuff, including the wings, the armor, I think a pet. And so the deluxe season pass got an upgrade, and a very good one at that. Like, they really did turn around the deluxe. Now I feel like it's worth every penny for it. Yeah, let me see that pet you've got. I don't know if they'll let me. Yeah, they won't show it here, but. And they won't show it here. Those jerks. So I'll have to find it in the world. Well, I know the best way to do that. So I see this kitty. I don't know if it's my kitty or your kitty. I'm just over here trying to see. Okay, let's look for that owl. Black and white owl. Oh, that is an owl. Yeah, let's catch up. Now I see it. For a second I thought it was the raven. That's cute. Speaking of owls, my TikTok algorithm, like it knows me. It's been serving me a bunch of owl videos, and I'm very happy to have them. I enjoy every second of those owl videos they show me. Exactly. It's an algorithm. Oh, goodness. Okay, we got a minute left. Let's take one quick look. So I'm only missing upgrading the boss powers. But they're just so hard to get them to drop. So that'll probably be something that we finish tomorrow, or Monday, not tomorrow. I ain't gonna be here tomorrow. But I did decide that the dress up that we did on Tuesday is gonna exist as its own video on Friday on the YouTube. That sucks. I'm sorry, Blazin'. You're one away. Yay! French fries is back! Just in time. We're like seconds away. It is Tuesday. I just don't chew enough for me to justify that. All right, here we go. We'll see how long we're gonna go. Alright, so I gotta watch out for that poison. Just kind of stay back here. Avoid the poison. Zip on by. I don't see any corpses. That's what I need you looking out for, French fries. If you see a corpse on the ground and I'm ignoring them, let me know. So you know how much I hate it when people ignore corpses. And I ain't gonna be a hypocrite. No! Alright, I survived that. Somehow. Okay. I'm watching my allies, watching all the peeps getting out of the way. Okay, we're doing fine. As long as I don't go walking into the poison, we should be fine. I see that dot all the way off to the side. Well, I guess they're back in. Did I let someone die and stay dead? Did I do a bad job not healing? Not reviving? Alright, we're... Eep! Okay, I don't see any tombstones. So we're gonna keep working on... Ah! That was... that was a little too close. Let's get out of that. Nice! That was smooth! That was only 2 minutes long! That was very smooth. Good job, strangers on the internet. Yeah, I don't think I saw anyone actually die. I think they were just moving around. So, let's...
I'm impressed.
Because I genuinely am. I'm like, wow, good job, everybody. Tree of Whispers for me. Then I'll collect my reward, open my boxes, and then we'll call it an end of the stream. So, while I work on that, if you are new here, why don't you hit that follow button? Turn on your notifications. I will be back on Monday with even more of this Diablo 4 Belial's Return. If you want to support the channel financially, hit that subscribe button. That would be pretty dope of you. Let's see. If you are watching in the future on YouTube, then why don't you hit that like and subscribe button? Come on, we're all waiting for you. If you want to leave a comment, you are more than welcome to. I would prefer that you give me a time signature so I kind of know what you're talking about. And let me just make sure I get these guys. And finally, if you enjoy audio-only podcasts, why don't you check out mine? It is called Potato Chip Pictures. And tomorrow, we've got our review of The Spy Who Loved Me. So, I would like it if you watched it. Okay, we got all of those. Man, I got a few upgrades this time around. I mean, I'll have to tell it. We were going shimmering. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate those of you who showed up today. I will be back on Monday with even more of Diablo 4. Belial's Return. I'm going to clean up my inventory in between streams, but we're not going to really do anything else beyond that. That's going to be the way that we go. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on Monday. Goodbye!